Hi, my name is Noah and welcome to Posturre. Today we are going to assemble the Alera Wrigley Performance Series desk chair, which is one of our selected chairs on our website. Haven't seen any videos about how to assemble it online, so we are going to go ahead and assemble it right now with you here so you can see how to do it and make sure that you don't run into any problems if you purchase this thing. Let's get to it. All I got is a box cutter here. I don't think I'm going to need any tools because I think the Allen wrench should be in there and we should be good to go, but yeah, I got these tools just in case. Let's get this thing open. There you go. Got the backrest. You can see got a nice gray fabric material here. Alright, so we got everything out of the box. Now we are going to put it on the blanket that I put on the floor here and take a look at those instructions and get going from there. Okay, so we've changed and I'm now on the floor here with all the parts basically around me. This is the pneumatic cylinder, and then here are the pieces. As you can see, very few pieces, very few screws and washers and things like that. But we're just gonna open this with the pneumatic cylinder in it, and I believe that is where I will find the instructions. Oh, nope, looks like the instructions are actually over here. So apparently we're noting that the instructions are actually inside of this, bag that contains the seat pan right here. So here we go. And like I said, first thing, you always want to make sure that you got all of the pieces that you are supposed to have. So pneumatic cylinder, got that. Or the casters as well, have these. Have the base, and then have the seat pan right here, got that. Then we also have both of the armrests, have those right here. Then we have the actual seat, the back of the seat that's over there. And then, yep, have these just 3 screws here and the couple little plastic pieces, covers, and then it's got a few extra parts. So very basic. There's really not much to this. This has ultimately very few pieces to put together, but let's go ahead and start doing it. So it says the first thing you want to do is to take the casters and put them on the base. So we're actually going to put this up here so that you're able to, and I highly recommend doing this, putting this on a surface so that you can be like this instead of sitting Indian style on the ground and bulging your disc or things like that. So I'm going to get the casters out. Very easy to put in. Just put this right here. Okay, now after we've done that, it says the next thing to do is to take the pneumatic cylinder and to place it with the silver part upwards. Just place it in the center, like that. Next step, it says, is to grab the base, the seat pan here, and it actually even shows that you want to be able to put this on a box or something like this. And that'll make assembly easier, so let's take off the center. Okay, so after several attempts to assemble it the way that it says in the instructions, we're not going to do that because you can't do it by yourself, basically. So setting it up on a surface, the seat pan up on a surface upside down, and then trying to attach the back of it while it's there, you would have to somehow hold the back of the seat at the exact right height to put the screws through. And I don't know how you're supposed to hold it at the exact right height while also screwing it in by yourself. If you have help, sure, that's great. But it looks like the way to really do it is to put it like this. You'll see this little piece right here is actually a little tricky because you have to take the metal piece inside of the backrest. This part right here goes up and under there, while the plastic then goes on the outside. So you have this plastic here and this metal piece here, and this metal goes in between them. Where, I don't know if you can see, we've got it like this, kind of set up at an angle here. And now you can perfectly line up those tongues I was talking about here, the metal, and put the screw through. So I think we finally cracked the nut on how to do this. Definitely glad that we're making this video for you guys. I would not have anticipated that it would be that this back would be that finicky. But even though it's finicky, looks like we are getting it made here and it's stuck together. So again, the key part is it's tough to line up exactly how it needs to be in order to put this screw through. But like I said, I believe we've got it now. Careful not to pinch your fingers as you're doing this. So one of the confusing things about this is that these two holes right here should not be included in these screws. These are just kind of there, I guess, to help the plastic bend. It's only the circular hole in the plastic that gets included and gets a screw through it, as well as the other. Might feel like you're about to break the plastic, but you're not. That's just the way that it goes. With the armrest in, you just use part H, which are these two guys down here. And it's just one for each armrest. So, pretty simple here. See, the armrest right here. Slide it in. And then after you slide it in, you can decide how deep you want it, because there are two holes. Yeah, so you actually put the H caster in or the H piece, this little cap here, in the furthest hole of these two armrests. So I'll show you the other one. So you can see it's right, this piece right here, and one of the installed armrests goes in the furthest hole. So there's kind of two here. It's best to use the furthest one. And then you can see that down here, this lever is how you lock the armrest in your desired width. Alright, so let's do the other one so you can see that installation. These caps really just keep the armrest from falling out if it's unlocked. But if you think you really want to be taking the armrest, on and off a lot, then you could just leave them without this piece, and that'll allow you to still lock it and then take it out as well anytime you want. If you want to make sure that the armrests don't fall off the side whenever this part isn't latched, then put this in. But if you know you might want to take the armrest on and off a good bit, then I recommend leaving this off because then that'll allow you to easily take it out later. Bottom line, if you want to take the armrest on and off a lot, then don't install this piece, piece H, like it says in the instructions. And you can see, make sure you don't try to put the seat down on this, but it's in this center part. It goes on, and there you go.